Hey, what's going on, guys? Game 7, Golden State, Cleveland. This is a very close game, guys. It feels like the Cavs are going to probably win this game or something. I don't know. Like, wow. Hold on. Let me give you guys a glimpse here. Let's take a look here. Hold on.
In what has been an electrifying Game 7 here at Oracle Arena. And Mike, Ty Lue elects to take out Tristan Thompson, insert Richard Jefferson. Offensively, that'll give him more space. But if it's not a timeout, defensively, that's a real challenge for the Cavaliers against the likes of Curry and Thompson. Each team has a foul to give as they come up on a minute remaining. And then
I cannot believe this, guys. Tie game at 89, Game 7. It's anyone's, championship here. Oh my God! Oh my God! Wow! Wow! What a shot by Kyrie!
Curry steps back, fakes a three, drives again, shot off nicely, found the green, 7 to shoot. Curry takes the three, steps back, crossover, puts up a three.
Oh my God! He had to make that one. Oh, wow! Look at this! Oh my God! The Cavs are gonna win this!
There's a 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Where they had a foul to give, so Barnes fouls him there.
Oh my God! Yo, oh my God. I mean, I'm not a fan of either team. I don't care who wins. I'm a Bulls fan, obviously, but wow. If the Cavs win this ball game in the championship, oh my God.
But they've got to manage this clock. They don't want to go early. Irving drives to James.
Oh. Uh-oh.
James will shoot 2 free throws as he goes down hard with 10.6 remaining. The Cavaliers leading by 3.
I hope he's all right, man. He took a hard spill. Either that or it was a flop. I'm not sure which one it was, but let's find out right now.
James holding on to that right wrist a bit. And the medical staff and almost the entire team for the Cavaliers, the entire bench, running down to see if he's okay.
Yo, if the Cavs win this game, they will become the first team to come back from a 3-1 deficit in NBA Finals history. That's never happened thus far in 70 years. The NBA has been around since 1946. There's never been a team to come back from a 3-1 deficit thus far. The Cavs just might be that first ever team, guys. You know, you never know.
On that injury is Cleveland had to take their last time out. So if they have trouble getting the ball in, if Golden State scores, you cannot have any more timeouts. So James will go to the free throw line.
Wow.
A hard fall. He's 7 of 8 from the line.
This was an epic game from the start. I mean, the Cavs are always right there. I mean, I believe the biggest lead Golden State had was 10 points. But here we go with LeBron. Probably the biggest shots of his career coming right now. Free throw shots, that is.
Warriors have 2 timeouts remaining.
Wow. Wow. But they're still up by 3 points.
Worst case scenario, you got to give them one free throw. That should be the mindset. I missed it. You got to step up and knock this free throw down and give LeBron.
Okay, this one has to go in to give them a lot of breathing room. Okay. Woo. Wow. They need one more stop. Yep, one stop, LeBron. That's all right. One stop.
LeBron James now with 27 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists.
By the way, guys, I'm sorry about that sunlight hitting my TV, but I have my blinds closed all the way. What should I say, my curtains. That was an epic shot by Irving. Over the reigning MVP too, by the way.
Get it done on the offensive end. Irving now with 26 and back in Cleveland. These fans realize they're 10.6 seconds away now from a championship. And I'm not sure I like Shumpert on Curry in this situation. Do you use your foul right here? I would say yes. I'd be on the top side. I would make them go to their second play.
Okay, if Golden State does not get a bucket, whether a 2 or a 3, in under 4 seconds, they're probably done. Most likely. They need a basket with under 4 seconds. Okay.
That's the foul to give. And now they'll take it out of bounds with 6.5 remaining. And you got to make sure you're in nobody's area to allow them to knock down a 3 and you get contact. I lost a playoff game on a panel.
That was a pretty smart play by the Cavs, waiting for a couple seconds to foul. All right, here's the last chance. Oh my God! Oh my God! The Cavs won. Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Oh. Wow! I don't want to take my camera away from the TV, but I wish that you guys can see my face right now.
Oh my God. The drought is over. 52 years. Time to celebrate a title.
Did this really just happen?
And the emotions for LeBron James.
Wow, look at LeBron in tears.
Bring a championship to his beloved hometown.
I mean, I'm sure I would be too. And J.R. Smith was in tears too right there. Oh my God.
And of course, the disappointment, the stunning disappointment at the other end. James Jones, his longtime teammate, and with him for all 6 of these consecutive finals. And an emotional Teron move.
I cannot believe this just happened.
An emotional scene for LeBron James. These diehard fans, so passionate. They so love their teams. Decades of heartbreak of being teased, but it never diminished their passion. And now they're rewarded with an NBA championship. As always, the terrific sportsmanship. So much more to come here from Oracle Arena as LeBron James and the Cavaliers win the NBA championship.
Wow. Oh my God. They just won the freaking championship. Oh my God. I cannot believe this. Like, I'm not with it or against it, but like, I just cannot believe this. Like, did this really just happen? I mean, the Cavs were down 3-1. Oh, here we go. Started right here.
Overwhelming joy as Cleveland becomes the first team in NBA Finals history to overcome a 3-1 deficit to come back and win the title. First in franchise history. And LeBron James overcome with emotion after a triple-double. And a celebration just underway in the city of Cleveland.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go to Doris. Mike, overcome with emotion is exactly how I would describe LeBron's reaction as he shares a hug with Kyrie. We'll get in a minute, but he is still crying tears of joy. LeBron,
I'm sorry, Doris.
no worries, Kyrie. LeBron, as soon as that buzzer sounded, your emotions let loose. Can you describe what you're feeling right now?
Wow, look at LeBron, man.
Gotta go. 2 years. When I came back into the city, I gave everything that I had. I put my heart, my blood, my sweat, my tears to this game, and against all odds, I don't know why we want to take the hardest road. I don't know why the man above gives me the hardest road, but it's nothing the man above don't put you in situations that you can't handle. And I just kept that same positive attitude, like, instead of saying, why me, they're saying this is what he want me to do. And Cleveland, this is for you. Oh.
LeBron, you did what no other team had been able to do, coming back from a 3-1 deficit in the finals. And to do that, you had to win twice in a place that proved too much for so many teams. What did you find in Game 5 here?
Just locked in. I had to change my approach a little bit on how I approach the game. I wasn't that good in the first 2 games here in this building. I watched a lot of film, detailed it out, changed my blueprint, and was able to put together some spectacular games after being down 3-1. History. The first team ever to come back from a 3-1 deficit. This is special.
We'll see in a few minutes on the podium, Mike.
Thank you, Doris. One of the great storybook endings in all of sports. It looked like earlier in the finals like it was going to end like so many other seasons for the Cleveland sports teams with a defeat and a wait till next year. Where LeBron James and the Cavaliers win 3 straight, 2 here at Oracle. Has there ever been a player more valuable to his team than James has been in Cleveland in the last 2 years? You think about what he was able to accomplish. Coming back to Cleveland, making a statement, taking a team that had been awful the previous 4 years, and flat out got it done. I said before, Mike, this is the greatest individual achievement in the history of this league, what he did.
Amen.
Those 4 years he was in Miami, Cleveland had the worst record in the NBA during that span. He comes back-to-back finals, and a championship season for the city of Cleveland. Final score, Game 7, Cavaliers 93, Warriors 89. We'll be back to Oakland for the trophy presentation after these messages.
Oh my goodness, guys. Like, I can't believe this just unfolded. I mean, it's been like, what, about 10 minutes or so, give or take? I'm still in shock. Like, I just can't believe this team prevailed with a championship despite being down 3-1. Not to mention, games 5 and 7 were on the road. They won, the last 2 out of 3 games to be played were on the road, and the Cavs still won. Like, oh my god, this automatically makes LeBron a top 10 player of all time, if he wasn't already. Even before this 3-1 comeback championship, I still had LeBron himself as a top 10 player of all time. But this right here definitely cements it. This definitely cemented LeBron's legacy as a top 10 all-time great. I mean, if you guys disagree, you simply don't know basketball. I mean, don't take that personal, but that is what it is. Whether or not you're his fan, it is what it is. All right. Oh, here we go. It's back. Or about to be back right now. Here we go.
With official championship gear at NBAstore.com. Shop the entire championship collection, including locker room merchandise and much more. Get the official hat, t-shirt, and towel the Cavaliers wore during their on-court celebration. And pick up the NBA Finals DVD or download the video on iTunes and Google Play. Visit NBAstore.com/CavaliersChats now.
A shocking ending for Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors to lose their last two games at Oracle Arena, the most dominant home court in the NBA over the past 2 years, as they failed to repeat, coming up short in Game 7 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron James came back home to deliver a championship to his hometown. He fulfilled his promise tonight.
You sure did.
Spectacular road performance in the fourth quarter.
You sure did.
To win the championship. Let's get the ceremonies going right now. We'll go to PA announcer Matt Hurwitz.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to center court for the presentation of the Larry O'Brien Trophy and the 2016 Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award. Please welcome ABC's Doris Burke.
Ladies and gentlemen, with us tonight to present the 2016 NBA Championship Trophy, please welcome NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
You just witnessed one of the greatest games in NBA history.
Amen.
To the Golden State Warriors, congratulations on a historic season. To Joe Lacob, Peter Guber, and Coach Kerr, you're all a class act, and the NBA thanks you. And now, Dan Gilbert, your partners, your family, Coach Lou, and the tremendous Cleveland Cavaliers. Congratulations, you're the first team in the history of the NBA to come back from the 3-1 deficit to win the championship.
On the road too, by the way.
As the Northeast Ohio and Cleveland, the curse is over. The 52-year drought has come to an end. Let me present the championship trophy.
I still can't believe this. I really can't.
Dan Gilbert. Dan, we had shots all night, Dan, of your fans back in Cleveland. You said you felt an obligation to bring a title to those hungry fans. Why?
People of Cleveland deserve this more than any people I've ever seen or met or felt. And thank God that God loves Cleveland, Ohio. He does. And I want to thank everybody. Thank David Griffin in the front office, Ty and the coaching staff, everybody in the entire franchise, the best fans in the world, and LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, that trophy found an appropriate person to carry it. When LeBron left in the fashion he did after the first time, could you have ever envisioned him returning and fulfilling this dream?
I couldn't hear you exactly, Doris, but all I know is that no group deserves this more, no fan base deserves this more, and I'm speechless and proud of everybody. It's like a fantasy for everybody. Thank you, Cleveland. Love it, Cleveland. And thank you to the Golden State Warriors and Joe Lacob. Their class act. It was a great series. Great series. Thank you.
Congratulations. Ty Lue. Ty, there was a point at which you were down 3-1. But your confidence never faltered. What was it about the character of this group that you never doubted them?
Just, we've been through adversity all year, and we went through a lot, and guys counted us out. They said we couldn't get it done, but it ain't about me. It's about the guys. I would go to war with these guys any night, any day, and they stuck with it. And we had a chance to give up, but we made history tonight. And I told these guys, all year we've been making history. Why not tonight? So these guys came out, had a great showing. I'll go to war and battle these guys any single night. And I just want to give a shout out to Mexico, Missouri, and Cleveland, Ohio. We're coming back, baby. Let's go!
Ty, you have played alongside all-time greats, Shaq, Kobe, Michael. We are witnessing one of the once-in-a-generation players in LeBron James. What makes this man so extraordinarily special?
You know, outside of his basketball talent, that's what you look at when you see on the floor. You see his basketball talent, the way he can control a game and take over a game and things like that. But the biggest thing for LeBron, the reason why he deserves this is because he has a great heart. And he's always given. He's given to everyone. And it's not just about basketball. It's about who he is as a person. And great things happen to great people. So I'm as happy for LeBron. I'm happy for the city of Cleveland, the state of Ohio, the Cleveland Cavaliers organization, and Mexico, Missouri. We in the house, baby.
Two shout-outs for Mexico. Congratulations. Time now to bring back NBA Commissioner Adam Silver to present the MVP award. Adam.
2 years ago,
It should be LeBron.
he wrote a letter to his fans in which he said, "I'm coming home." And he said, "Nothing is given to you in Northeast Ohio. Everything is earned." And LeBron, it was unanimous. Most valuable player, 2016 NBA Finals. Congratulations.
LeBron, in that letter that Adam Silver referenced, you said the most important thing to you was to bring the championship to Northeast Ohio. Why was that so important?
I understood what the people of Northeast Ohio have been through the last 50 plus years. I kept it at bay. I never stressed the fact that I didn't feel the pressure, that none of those things, so it always kept me level-headed, but I understood what everyone in Northeast Ohio has been through the last 50 plus years, and I'm happy to be a part of history. I can't wait to get back home. I'm ready to get to you guys.
What kind of character did it require of a group that had so many playing in their first NBA Finals to come out and win on this floor?
We've been through so much adversity these last 2 years. I just knew we was capable of even being down 3-1 versus the greatest regular season team ever, 73-9, and everybody counted us out, and that's when we strive the most, when everybody counted us out. And that's definitely when I strive the most, when everybody count me out.
LeBron, you won 2 titles in Miami, and I know they meant the world to you. Why does this one feel different?
I'm home. I'm home. This is what I came back for.
Wow.
I'm at a loss for words. This is
I am too.
It doesn't feel real right now.
Congratulations, LeBron.
Thank you, Doris. Thank you so much.
Kyrie Irving, are you around me? Kyrie, a year ago, you were alone in a hospital room watching your team do battle and try to win an NBA championship. Can you describe what it was like for you going to battle and ultimately fulfilling what were childhood dreams, you said?
History was made tonight, but I mean, that championship team that's in that locker room right there, we got to give them a lot of credit. They did an amazing job. And for us, it was just about being resilient and coming in and taking care of business. But I mean, this is one for the books. Literally, one for the books.
Down the stretch, it had been a tough, at times, difficult series for Kevin Love. The big three was able to deliver. Why was that?
Just staying aggressive, sticking to the game plan, executing offensively and defensively. But I'm glad all the X's and O's are done, and we can celebrate this championship.
Can you describe what it is like playing alongside of LeBron James and what effect he has on this group's ability to be confident that it can win regardless of the circumstance?
Best player on the planet right there. As you can see with the Finals MVP, he took us home tonight, and that's what he does. That's what great players do, and he made history tonight, and I'm proud of him.
Congratulations. Tristan Thompson. Congratulations. I don't know many guys, Tristan, that would embrace so readily the dirty work that you pursue on a nightly basis. Why? Why are you so able to embrace that role?
You're starring a role. I like to look at a championship team as a puzzle. Everyone has, the roles. Some guys roles to score, the fan, and for me, just do the dirty work and just get starring a role.
You told us yesterday that your father is responsible for the toughness that you display. It is Father's Day, and he can't be here, but I know he's watching. What would you say to him?
Thank you for everything. Just the toughness, the work ethic he instilled in our family. I love you, Pops.
I would put the same question to you. You are playing alongside a once-in-a-generation player in LeBron James. What makes this man so great?
Like Coach Jackson said, he's a bad, bad man, Doris. Just how he's able to elevate everyone's game and just help us young guys show us what it takes to win a championship.
Congratulations, Tristan, and congratulations to the 2016 NBA champion, Cleveland Cavaliers. Nice.
Doris, unless you've lived it in that city, it's difficult to understand the magnitude of the moment for those sports fans, the overwhelming joy, the depth of the emotion for Cleveland sports fans celebrating right now. And guys, you know you've been a part of this league for a long time. All that goes into a moment like this. All the decisions, not just for LeBron to come to Cleveland, but also management, front office, coaches, these players. Kyrie Irving was spectacular. It's everybody's championship. Even the fans of Cleveland that have gone through so much, waiting for this moment. They deserve it.
Absolutely. Everyone knows the Irving jump shot and how great he played, and James. But listen, Kevin Love played big tonight. Shumpert made that 4-point play. I mean, everybody has a part, and everybody should be recognized.
Now, Mark, fans are always a part of it, but I don't know. I mean, there's been certain instances where these fans such a part of this. They've been teased and tormented, years where their teams had no chance. Other years, seasons of great hope only to end in heartbreak. And now they have their title, their championship, and courtesy of one of their own. Now, SportsCenter is currently on ESPN News with full coverage of Game 7 from here in Oakland and Cleveland. You can tune in for all the post-game reactions and a complete analysis of the final. So much coverage coming up. As LeBron James cradling the NBA championship trophy.
Like you should.
And finished off another epic performance in the finals with a triple-double. We'll be back to wrap things up here from Oracle Arena. For the first time ever, the Cleveland Cavaliers are NBA champions.
Wow. I just can't believe this, guys. I mean, I wish it was my Bulls, but unfortunately it's not. But nonetheless, I mean, wow. Okay, I'm not gonna watch the post game. I'm already 28 minutes into this video right here, which is more than I'd expected to record. Give me a quick second here, guys. I'm just like, I don't know, I can't believe this. Like, LeBron actually won the finals. The Cavs won the finals. Like, I cannot believe this, guys. Hold on a second. Excuse me. I'm just in awe right now, honestly. I mean, I know there's going to be a lot of you who said, oh, it was because of Kyrie Irving this time that he won the championship, because basically Kyrie sealed the win. Yeah, he did seal the win, but nonetheless, guys, come on. LeBron had a triple-double. You know, LeBron James had a triple-double in this game. Only the third player in NBA Finals history to have a triple-double in a Game 7. All right? And, you know, give this guy the utmost credit. I mean, give LeBron and the Cavs the utmost credit. They came back from a 3-1 deficit. Excuse me. 2 of those last 3 games were on the road. For crying out loud. I mean, how much more difficult could that have been, you know, to play the last 2 out of 3 games in the NBA Finals on the road and still come back and win? I mean, how many of you expected that, honestly? In the comment section below, if there's anybody out there who expected, you know, the Cavs to win, please let me know. If not, guess what? You were not alone, because I also expected the Cavs to lose, especially after Game 4 when they were down 3-1. I mean, prior to today, 100% of the time, the team in the NBA Finals that was up 3-1 had always, past tense, had always gone on to win the championship. Eventually, be it in 5, 6, or 7, but this was not one of those cases. And like, I don't know. I mean, LeBron also in games 5 and 6, he had back-to-back 40-plus point games in the NBA Finals, which was the first time in 15 years that any player had done that in the finals. You know, the last player to do it was Shaquille O'Neal in the 2001 finals, all right? So again, it was 15 years. You know, the last time any player that had a back-to-back 40-plus point game in the NBA finals was 15 years ago, all right? And again, that was Shaq. So for LeBron to be the first player in 15 years to have back-to-back 40-plus point games, that says a lot. A lot. I mean, that's just, wow. On top of the fact that he had a triple-double. He became, again, guys, he became only the third player in NBA history to record a triple-double in Game 7. Not to mention, he was on the road in Game 7. This team came back from a 3-1 deficit and won the championship on the road. And on top of all things, against a 73-9 Golden State team who broke my 96 Bulls record of 72-10. I mean, no offense to Curry, but man, he scored only 3 points in the fourth quarter. Stephen Curry did, if not the worst job of any reigning MVP, any reigning regular season MVP to go to the finals. He was on the road. He was at home in Game 7. Game 5 also, but obviously Game 7 was more crucial. He was at home in Game 7, and he only scored, 3 points in the fourth quarter? What kind of an MVP is that? I mean, I'm not trying to hate, guys, I promise. No intention to hate. But Curry, you choked, man. You really choked. I mean, Draymond Green had a better game than you did. No offense. And somewhere in the world, these two guys back here, him and him, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, obviously, are laughing their butts off to Golden State and probably saying to themselves that 73-9 don't mean a thing without a ring. I'm sorry, but it would not surprise me if Jordan and Pippen are, laughing their butts off right now over the Golden State loss after having a 73-9 regular season record. Which, by the way, is again quite pathetic that you couldn't win a championship after not only winning 73 games in the regular season, but after also being up 3-1 in the NBA Finals of all the rounds in the postseason. To lose a 3-1 lead in the finals at your own home floor? Wow. But anyways, big ups to LeBron and the Cavs. I mean, Kyrie Irving sealed the win, but LeBron's triple-double along with his back-to-back 40-plus point games, just epic. I mean, I'm so happy for Cleveland, who became the first, who had their first major pro sports championship in 52 years since 1964. Man, I'm just wow. I mean, I'm not a fan of LeBron, but guys, again, this 3-1 comeback puts LeBron James automatically as a top 10 player of all time. No leader. No team leader has ever led his team back from a 3-1 deficit to win the championship. In 70 years of the NBA's existence, that has never happened thus far. LeBron James, besides the fact that he had a triple-double in this game and back-to-back 40-plus point games, he's, again, he was a top 10 player of all time this last 3 years, I want to say, in my book. But in your guys' book, if that if him being a top 10 player a couple years ago, was something that you guys disagreed on, if you still disagree on LeBron being a top 10 player of all time, as of right now, then you simply do not know basketball. No offense. What I'm trying to say by that is that you have to agree that LeBron is a top 10 player of all time. I'm sorry, he just cemented his spot in the top 10. Now, I'm not going to put him, I'm not going to put a specific number on it. Well, okay, I will be a bit more specific and say that he's somewhere between number 8 to number 10 all time, but this win right here on the road to win the championship after 3-1, after being down 3-1, cements his legacy as a top 10 player of all time. If you guys, again, disagree, do your research. I'm sorry, but he is. I'm not a fan of the man, but I got to give credit where credit is due, and it is due to put LeBron in the top 10 of all time. So let me put my camera down to give this team a big round of applause. I mean, this team deserved it. Not that Golden State did not deserve it, but the Cavs, after being down 3-1 and coming back like that, oh man. I mean, shout out to you guys. Congrats on the Cleveland. First major pro championship in 52 years, more than 5 decades. They finally got their championship. Even though I believe that they deserved the championship last year too, and I believe that they would have won in 2015 too. By the way, if two of their starting 5 players were not injured, Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. You know, um, I've had debates with people this last year about last year's finals, that if Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love were not injured last year, they would have won the championship last year too. But then again, that's a would have, could have, should have topic. Never happened. Wow, I believe this is the longest video I've ever made, 37 minutes and counting. And wow, anyways, I'm still shocked. I mean, my face after the game was over was like that was my face, literally. I mean, I know the camera was on the TV because I didn't want to miss. I'm sorry, I didn't want you guys to miss that, but that was my facial reaction. All right. Yeah. Shout out to the Cavs, etc. Let me know what you guys think about this epic comeback and win by the Cavs, and yeah, all that good stuff. And I'll gladly get to you guys soon. All right. That's all she wrote.